Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to explain the attraction between magnets, explain the repulsion between magnets, list the caution to be followed while using magnets. Introduction.
Anand, show us your new magnet set.
Look at this. Wow, this is great.
Let's see what we can do with these magnets.
Let me show you. Attraction and repulsion between magnets. First, let's take these bar magnets. Put them near each other like this. What will happen to the magnets? Click on the magnets to see. Look, the magnets attract each other.
Wow, magnets attract each other.
That's right, Sarah. Let me show you more. This time we'll put the magnets near each other like this. Now what will happen to the magnets? Click on the magnets to see. The magnets move away from each other. Magnets repel each other too. Yes, that's right, Pradeep. Let's try that again. This time, we will put the magnets near each other like this. Now, what do you think will happen to the magnets? Do you think the magnets will attract or repel each other? Discuss this with your friends. Click on the magnets to see. The magnets repel each other again. Ma'am, yesterday we carried out some activities with Anand's magnet set.
Sometimes, two magnets attract each other. Sometimes they repel each other.
Yes, children. When do the two magnets attract each other? When do the two magnets repel each other? Discuss this with your friends. Let's see when two magnets attract each other. Look at this magnet. Look at the N and S. This is the north pole of the magnet. This is the south pole of the magnet. When the north pole of a magnet faces the south pole of another magnet, they attract each other. Different poles of magnets attract each other. When the north pole of a magnet faces the north pole of another magnet, they repel each other. Similarly, when the south pole of a magnet faces the south pole of another magnet, they repel each other too. The same poles of magnets repel each other. Caution while using magnets. Hello, children. We have seen that magnets can attract each other. Magnets can also repel each other. Let's continue our lesson on magnets.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Don't knock your magnet, Pradeep.
Why, ma'am? What'll happen to the magnet?
Let's find out. Let's compare these two magnets. This magnet has been knocked many times. This magnet has not been knocked at all. Can the magnets attract the paper clips? Discuss this with your friends. This magnet has not been dropped at all. It can attract all the paper clips. This magnet attracts very few paper clips. It attracted very few paper clips because it has been dropped many times.
How else can a magnet become weaker, ma'am?
This is a good question, Sarah. Find out other ways a magnet can become weaker. Click Check Answer. There are many ways a magnet can become weaker. Here are 2 ways a magnet can become weaker. We must not heat magnets with fire. The magnets will become weaker. We also must not bend magnets using any tools. This can also cause magnets to become weaker.
Cikgu, how do we keep our magnets properly?
When the magnets are not in use, they must be kept in their keepers. We place iron keepers on both ends of the magnets. Look at the poles of the magnets. You must keep the magnets this way. Do not put magnets together this way. Children, we must be careful when we handle magnets. A magnet can attract things. If you drop a magnet many times, it becomes weaker. The magnet attracts very few paper clips. Let's compare 2 magnets. Look at this magnet. It has been dropped many times. This magnet has not been dropped at all. Can the magnets attract the paper clips? Discuss this with your friends.
This magnet has not been dropped at all. It can attract all the paper clips. This magnet attracts very few paper clips. It attracted very few paper clips because it has been dropped many times.
Summary. Let's summarize the topic. Unlike poles attract each other and like poles repel each other. A magnet with a single pole does not exist. If a magnet is cut into 2 pieces, each piece will behave like an independent magnet with a north pole and a south pole. If a magnet is left to itself over a long period of time, it gets demagnetized. That is, it loses its magnetic property. To avoid this, when not in use, magnets are stored between soft iron pieces called keepers. To protect magnets from demagnetization, bar magnets are arranged in pairs with the opposite poles facing each other, and 2 soft iron pieces are placed at the 2 ends of the pair of magnets.